get this drive off to a good start. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. A big gain that time for the Chargers.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, where he got caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Run, and the football, right on the money. But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. On 1st and 10, Herbert. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. Not much there, only a yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. There he goes, right side. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Charger drive about to get going. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams.
I know you wanted to throw it to my nigga.
From the 41, Herbert.
I know the fuck not.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And he's got room. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big gain that time for the Chargers. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. To the air again, Herbert. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Steps away to his left. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game. This crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Gonna try to fake it.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him
That's
inch a
why I was
bit
like,
closer.
heck no,
Yeah,
I'm not doing that shit.
Any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Nwangu now from his end zone.
That big ass nigga, how is
to the
he able to keep up with me?
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
7 yards to pick up there.
I was trying to pull myself back.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. Working with a 2nd and 3. Play fake. Cousins. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith.
Hey, he's about to get off that damn
for
tackle.
just 3. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And this will be a Vikings first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
On play action, Cousins. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
On 2nd down, Cook. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Third down, Dalvin Cook. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Cousins swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2. On 3rd down, Cousins. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
No way he came
Picked
down.
off by Nasir Adderley. And the Chargers are going to get the football here at their own 23. The Charger drive about to get going. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now it's Herbert. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't...
Touchdown,
Bruh.
Chargers.
I was sitting here right
Keenan
behind
Allen,
you, tapped in the X the whole
65
time, and they wasn't
yards.
tackling you.
And the
And I was just
Chargers
following
are
you.
able to make this a close
Tapped the
game
X,
again.
and he ain't dive or nothing. I'm like, what? That's for a contact tackle. Why
Hopkins
the
with
fuck
the
you ain't
extra
tackling
point.
that?
And the lead is down to 4.
Oh, 20.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
If that blocker would have came just like a second earlier, he would have had that shit covered up.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Yeah, he got grizzly.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Here's Cousins. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. A big play that time through the air. 37 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw taken in by Cook.
Best fucking nigga.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On first down, Justin Herbert. He's got Allen. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Throwing again on second down. Herbert, he finds his man, complete. It's Cook. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 35. The handoff, it's Eckler. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 6 yards left on second down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Over the middle, complete. It's Williams. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. Touchdown! Austin Eckler, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Chargers have taken the lead. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Luongo now from his end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. This to C.J. Ham, the fullback. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 60 yards. And the Vikings on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Charger drive about to get going. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And he's going to have a first down here. They're also into field goal range at the 28. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
That is caught by Thielen. Touchdown! Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The Charger drive about to get going as they go to work with 12 seconds on the clock. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
That damn tackle, I was like, all right, fuck it, he can go down. It took him 3 damn seconds to get down.
That's it for the first half.
I was just going to go out of bounds and kick a field goal. I'm like, nah, fuck it.
After the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth.
I really couldn't see it that shit. I always do something right before the half and fuck my ass.
The Chargers going to get the football first here in the second half, and they trail as we get back underway. Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Charger drive about to get going. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And this defense not giving him anything there, maybe a yard up to the 36. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Herbert. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Got his man. It's Williams. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. And this is caught by Williams.
Come on, bruh.
And he'll
All
be
them
taken
motherfuckers
down
right there.
across
He
the
couldn't.
50
They couldn't have
at the
slapped it down.
45 in enemy territory.
And that's a big pickup of a first down.
Come
and you know
on,
that
bro.
all week, both sides
That's
of the
supposed to be
ball,
the
offense
best.
and defense,
That's the
are
best
going through
safety on the
every
squad right
situation.
there.
And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. Second down. Again, Herbert looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 25-yard line. Running on first down, Eckler. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to throw here, Herbert. And his throw here's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. And that is incomplete.
I mean, that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the
Wait, who?
pressure.
The quarterback?
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks.
Bro,
They're
the
struggling to
quarterback
convert,
good
and
as
that
fuck.
last incompletion brings up 4.
He just can't run.
Hopkins' kick is good. And that'll make this
That's
an
because
8-point game.
that nigga got
So
fucked
decent
up.
drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged
He was
3 out of it,
scared.
but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And the third interception thrown by Cousins.
Bro, the linebacker just went out there and did that
And his
shit.
guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at the 34.
Damn, I thought the damn play was started already.
I think this one's going to be on the defense for John. A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there?
Yes.
Maybe that extra hut, you know, that extra emphasis on it.
Hard count
Took a
ain't
good
getting
jump,
my
and they picked
ass.
up 5 yards.
They'll try the right side with Eckler. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. From the 38, Herbert.
Bruh.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard
All them
line.
motherfuckers just went through his ass after he trucked somebody. That nigga don't be trucking people. I know him.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Got an open man. It's
Bro,
Josh
why
Palmer.
ain't let me hit stick
And
his
he's going to
ass?
have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times
Damn, that was
than
the
not.
animation
That's
right
a nice,
there.
easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Herbert operating from the red zone. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Big connection on that one. 34 yards. Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against a defense who probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here this deep in their own territory.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just
Yo,
about
that
a
pass
defender
was
running
just
with
so
a receiver,
fucked
but a
up.
big part of it is understanding where the football
Like, why the
is,
fuck he
finding
just
it.
didn't throw
In
it
this
right to
case,
him? That nigga
when
was
it
wide ass
arrived,
open.
It
He
wasn't a
let him
surprise,
into.
and he was able to bat it away.
On 2nd and 10, Cousins.
Bruh, honestly, that was a bad throw.
Time today. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
So that's back-to-back
I
drives
ain't
with a
even mean to do
interception.
that.
Ordinarily, we
Damn,
look at
this
the
nigga
offense
awesome,
and
huh?
say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Herbert. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And the Chargers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple.
That nigga was about to fall forward for 30 yards.
On 2nd and goal.
Bruh, where y'all go? Everybody ran away from right there. They was going to cover damn
Keenan
two.
Allen, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Brandon Staley telling his troops to stay out there and go for 2. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Cousins on 1st down. Open man, once again, it's Thielen. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, Cousins. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Uchenna Nwosu got the sack there. And nowhere to hide on that play.
No, there was not, because every exit door, that was surrounded. And I think that was supposed to be a bootleg, but he had no chance to get outside the pocket and try and make a play.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Chargers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They started on the ground with Eckler, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Herbert. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Herbert now. Well, this is caught by Williams. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. On 1st down, it's Herbert. Finding Williams once more, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Herbert on 1st down now. And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williams. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 87 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to a field goal. So now they try to regroup, trailing in the final quarter. Obviously, they'd love a touchdown, but 3 would suffice.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Room to run past midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. Give him 8 yards. There's still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down at about the length of the football. So 3rd down and a field goal from here would be right about 50 yards as they try to get closer. Give to Cook out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Here's Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
They'll run for it with Cook. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now Cousins. He'll buy some time right. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. What a play. Maybe a game-saving play on the knockdown there.
That was beautiful, wasn't it? If you're looking at it from the defense's perspective, they looked like they had a shot at it. Maybe a completion. Ball gets knocked away. Can they rise up and do it again?
They'll try to run with Madison. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Joseph on for the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at from the defense's perspective here. We know they're going to
pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it, because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.